everybody, this is Aiko again from Texas, and today we're going to share another review of another deck for you. This particular deck is one I am collecting. There's 8 decks in this series, and I found out about this just kind of doing some research and came across it from another YouTube creator. And so I want to start by sharing this little wheel. And I don't know if you know anything about the Sabbats, but these particular decks, there's 8 of them, and they are based on the 8 Sabbats. The Sabbats happen to be like a calendar. It's very similar to the standard calendar, except it's starts with, it's got the Yule, which is your winter solstice, and going around this is a little plaque my daughter-in-law got me. In bulk, it's from February 1st to the February 2nd, and you celebrate, there's things to celebrate on each of these. If you're kind of follow pagan ways or the Wiccan ways, this is what you would follow. I kind of combine it with the Christian calendar and just a standard calendar, and it fits in for me because I celebrate everything in many different ways. Ostera, March 19th through the 23rd, is called the spring equinox, and you can see here that the equinoxes, that there's how this calendar is divided up. And then Beltane, going around, there's midsummer. On this it's called midsummer, but it is the same as Litha on other ones like this. Lammas, Mabon, and Samhain, and you pronounce this Samhain. I know it looks different than that. Anyway, this is something that hangs on my wall. It's a little plaque that I have. But these 8 tarot decks will be from each one of these. And so let me show you what I'm getting ready to talk about. This is a deck that I had bought. Look how tiny it is, and it's very thin. It came off of Temu back when Temu was still shipping to the United States. I don't think they are now, but you can get them other places. But they're called Seasons of the Witch. This one happens to be Samhain Oracle. They're not tarot decks, they're oracle decks. And this one doesn't even show, that there's a book in it. There is no guidebook in this one. It is by Lorraine Anderson and Juliet Diaz up here, which all 8 decks are. But you would be buying them based on what Sabbat it is. So a collector will want all 8. I am a collector. I only have this one, but while I was in Houston this past couple of days, I found Seasons of the Witch for Ostera. And Ostera is the spring equinox. And so we're going to undo this one together today. It's still in its plastic wrap. I'm going to switch to another camera that is on my pen tablet because I kind of wanted to show you. Okay, this is another view of that same round thing I was just showing you, but I think it shows up a little better here. And so you can see the as the calendar goes around, it's a little bit brighter. So you've got Yule there at the top. Imbolc going around towards the right. That's the Yule is the winter solstice. Imbolc is the spring begins. Then you have your spring equinox, which is Ostera. Then the May day, which is the 1st of May, is Beltane. And there's things to do. It's a fun thing. This is a fun, even if you don't follow Wiccan or anything like that, and I do both Christian and Wiccan things. I love both. If you get a book about the Sabbats, it's fun. There's all kinds of little fun, ritually fun things to do with each of these. That is kind of the same, like Austera, the one right above that, you can see there's a bunny and Easter eggs. It's the same as Easter in the Christian calendar. Then going on around, you have at the bottom, you have your summer solstice, which is the 21st of June, which is Litha. Then you have the first harvest, 1st of August, which is, it's Lamas. Then you've got your winter equinox, the 1st of September, which is Mabon. And then your Samhain, and that's the 31st of October, which is, as we know, is Halloween. And that's considered New Year on the beginning of a Sabbath calendar. Samhain begins the new year. Okay, so let me switch back to my calendar here, and I want to show you the deck that I already had. It's in one of these little cheaper little boxes because it was definitely a little deck that is kind of a cheaper nature. Those were the backs of the deck. They're not gilded or anything, but the artwork is going to be the same on all of these decks, but they will have a little bit different look depending on the season. And Samhain, of course, is the 1st of October, so they're going to be a little bit darker, but you can see here that they have a word, and then down here kind of describes the oracle. So it's reflection. This is card number 32. Be wary of things you believe to see with eyes wide shut, for they are mirrors of the mad and truths, only spoken with a bleeding tongue. So all the cards, I'll just flip to a couple of more. Potions and spells. Greet the darkness. I've got a glare. I'm seeing the glare. And I think I'm zoomed in enough, but I'll zoom in just a wee bit more. Okay. Here's grief. Haunted. The healer. And you can just go on and you can just see. And intuition. Journey. So that's the deck that I already owned. I'm just picking them up randomly. What did I get? Silence. Maybe I need to shut up. Silence. There is a sweet embrace in the nothingness. Stillness brings in presence of self, fully embodied. So really, really cool cards. But what I wanted to do today, though, is I wanted to unbox my brand new deck. So we'll just start by taking this nice plastic wrap off and seeing. I have not seen these cards. You can see how dark the Samhain cards are. So let's see. This one is Austera. So they'll be a little bit brighter because Austera is the spring equinox. So you can already see by the outside of the box that they are brighter cards. And this one will have a little guidebook in it, which is nice. This is a much higher quality. It comes in a hard box, much higher quality set than that little Temu set. So I will probably buy that deck in a hard box so that all my whole set of 8 will match eventually. But for now, this is going to be the only one that I have. Oh, the color pictures are in color. Beautiful, beautiful. Through the book is really nice. About the authors, Lorraine Anderson. About the illustrator. Oh, the 2 authors are Lorraine Anderson and Juliette Diaz. The illustrator is Tiana Lukovic. I guess you probably said, but information about all of them in the back. And then Seasons of the Witches series, and it tells you there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Maybe they don't have one of them. Let's see, they've got Samhain, Yule, Beltane. Oh, they're not showing Austera because, this is Austera. So these are the other 7. So they all are all out. So there they are, and they list them in the back. Okay, so set that aside. Let's go to these cards and see. Oh, these are gilded. They are done in silver. Let's take the strip off. Slide it off. I don't ever put these back on, so I don't care if I even break that. Hard to get back on. Okay, so this is the outside of the cards. This beautiful moon. I guess they are reversible, but I don't know who would do reversals of oracle cards. That's kind of silly. They will spread out easily for a draw. I love that. They're glossy. They're nice size for the hand. They are cardstock. It's wonderful. Oh gosh, I do have to get that. I do have to get that. The first deck I have in this better quality. Let's take a look at a couple of the cards. Wreath making. Oh, these are brighter and prettier pictures. They're done exactly the same way, as you can see, where they have the numbers down here and then a little description of the cards. Oh, terrarium. Oh, I'm in love with them already. Tea party. Who doesn't love a tea party? An escape is inviting in the enchantments that seek to come alive. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Love, love, love. Spring rain. See, all of these oracle sayings and meanings and messages are going to be more in line with the spring equinox, whereas the darker ones that were Samhain that would come out around October 31st were a little bit more related to that time of the season or that season. Spring hike, spring equinox, spring cleaning. Ooh, don't get around to that until summer sometimes. Simmer pot. Oh, I do love a simmer pot, a good simmer pot. I actually do more simmer pots in the fall because I love oranges and nutmeg and cinnamon sticks, and I like that smell. I guess you could do that in the spring too. I don't know what all they put into a, looks like flower type things and probably lemons and stuff that make it more spring smelling. Shortbread. Seed blessing. Good time to bless your seeds is in the spring. Sacred circle. And you see, she has this same exact circle that we see here. That's what she is holding. That's awesome. Robin. The robins come out in spring. Rainbows. Spring rain, spring rainbows. Primrose. That's cool. Plant dying. Oh, you see she's hung up all her flowers and her herbs. I have a cousin, my husband's cousin, but my cousin too. I adopted her, and I call her Lunia. She calls me Aiko. Those are our witchy names. And she has just recently done this at her house. She has a very green thumb, unlike me. Pink moon. My talent is art. It is not plants. Okay. Peach moonstone. Painted eggs, of course. Mushrooms. Moon milk. I don't know if that's milk made with moon water. Oh, she's got her herbs hanging up there too. I'll have to go through and really look at these cards more carefully when I have a little bit more time. Jasmine, that is the front of the guidebook. Irish moss. Okay, and so you get some surprises with this. I'm going to take some clumps and just turn them over. Germination. And we'll take another clump of cards, so you won't see every one of them. I don't know how to pronounce that one. E-O-S-T-R-E. Ostre. Ostri. Ostri. I don't know. I'd have to look that up on the internet. Easter egg hunt. Yay. Okay, and another clump. Creating altars. 2 more. Oh, gosh, pretty. Astrological New Year. The astrological New Year. And at the end. And ancestral lands. Oh boy. I am very happy with this set of cards, and now I know for sure that I want to get all of them in the hard, better quality box, better quality cards. I'm talking in comparison. Ouch! In comparison to this little set that I had randomly ordered for myself off of, like I say, off of Temu. I have. One time I found these on Temu and I ordered about 15 different ones. I thought they were all coming like this, and I thought I was getting a wonderful deal. And when they all came in, they were just these little cheapy ones in these boxes with no guidebooks. I just, it's always funny when you think that you're getting really something, real cheap, and I guess nothing is really cheap when you really want quality. Those didn't come out to be that much quality. All right, so that was fun to open with you. Like I say, I just got these in Houston, but I am going to get the rest of the 7 of them in this hard box style, like that. So I'm going to switch back to the pen tablet to show you one more time. This is Wheel of the Year. It's a Wiccan Wheel of the Year, and all of the decks will be, this is the one we just looked at that I just got. I have this one, but in the cheaper version. But I'm going to try to get, along with Austera, I'm going to try to get all the rest of these 7 right here. I'm going to try to get all of the rest of them for myself, for my collection. And it would be, there's enough cards to pull one for every day of each of the days within that part of the calendar. So that'd be lots of fun. So I hope you enjoyed this, and we will see you next time. This is Aiko saying goodbye from Houston. Not from Houston. I don't live in Houston, but that's where I got my deck. So goodbye from Texas. Bye-bye.